Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Fortnite Battle Royale, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this crazy event that we've got going on in the game right now that involves the volcano starting to smoke. We've got runes that are popping up everywhere. Now we have 3 different laser points that are scattered around the map with lasers going in every which way direction, and players are trying to figure out what to do, what's going on. And I've streamed a few times about this. We've talked about this in a few different streams that I've done, and I want to make a video and kind of share with you guys exactly what needs to be done, what's going to happen, and what we could see happening in the next couple hours. So if you're watching this video early and we're still in this position where the lasers aren't pointing in a specific direction and that they haven't pointed towards the second rune yet, you're in good shape because we're going to try to figure out how to do this. So essentially what's happened, if you're completely lost, you have no idea what's going on, there's 3 laser points that are located around the map. One is located on top of the volcano, the other is located just north of Pleasant Park, and then one is right below Shifty Shafts on the hill. And essentially what it is, it's the upside down rune with a circular orb floating above it and a laser pointing out. Now what's interesting is that the one at the volcano is actually shooting at a green laser, the one at Pleasant Park is shooting at a purple laser, and the one south of Shifty is pointing out a red laser. So we've got different colors, and what's unique is when you go to each of these laser points, if you look back towards Loot Lake, you can actually see a giant laser coming out of rune number 2, and in each location that you're at, it's going to be a different color. So if you're at the location with the red laser, when you're looking back towards Loot Lake, the laser that's going to come out of the rune is going to be red. When you're at the purple one, when you look back at Loot Lake, it's going to be purple. When you're at the volcano, look back, it's going to be green. So it changes colors as you go, which obviously gives us the idea that, hey, we need to get all these lasers pointing in the same exact direction. So essentially what's going to happen is all 3 of these lasers are going to point at Loot Lake, at the rune, once we hit these things enough times, and they're all going to connect on the rune at the same time. The rune's going to go into the ground, and we're going to have step number 2 out of 5 complete, and we're going to be able to move on to the next one tomorrow. So essentially what you need to do is you need to hit these laser orb things that are on the ground. When you hit them, you guys will see you do 50 damage every time you hit it with a pickaxe. You can't shoot it. When you shoot it, nothing happens. Has to be your pickaxe. But as you hit it over time, you guys will see that the runes, the lasers that are above the upside down runes actually start to reset. So I think this is kind of a timing thing. Every couple of minutes you guys will see, actually with some of these it's every couple of seconds, the lasers will reset, so they'll go back a few meters and then slowly go back, kind of like clockwork, and it's constantly going back and forth and happening, and I think this is kind of happening because of the limit that we're reaching. I think each of these orbs has a limit, like the one yesterday. You guys know that it had 100 million damage, and every time that we reached 100 million damage, it would move like 2.5 meters. I think it's the same exact situation with these lasers that we've got going on. You have to hit them a certain amount of times. After we hit a certain limit, it resets, moves a little bit closer, and so on and so forth. So the goal essentially is to just go into a game and hit these things as many times as you can. I don't recommend all of you just sitting in a game for 3 hours just hitting these things with a pickaxe. That would get really boring, but that is the way that we're going to be able to get this thing to move. So there's 3 different orbs around the map. You want to hit all 3 of them. Once we have enough players hitting all 3 of them, the lasers will point at each other towards the rune at Loot Lake, and we'll be able to put that second one down into the ground and move on to the next step tomorrow. So that is what's going on right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and hopefully you guys will get in and put in that work. Except I don't recommend spending 3 hours doing this, but yeah, hopefully this made this a little bit more understandable. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.
Can we be friends?